Have you ever wondered how wealth is viewed through the lens of ancient traditions? How does the balance between wealth and spirituality shape a life of fulfillment? In this video, we'll explore how Hinduism teaches us to handle wealth, not just for personal gain, but for spiritual growth. Stick around to discover the key principles that guide a righteous financial journey in Hindu culture. But first, let's set the stage by understanding what makes Hindu financial ethics unique. In Hinduism, wealth is seen as both a material and spiritual resource. The principle of dharma governs how wealth is earned and spent, encouraging righteous living. Hindus believe that wealth should be earned honestly and used for both personal well-being and societal welfare. Artha, or the pursuit of material prosperity, should be balanced with spiritual practices, ensuring it does not overpower one's moral values. Generosity and charity are highly encouraged as part of one's duty to help others and ensure societal harmony. The law of karma plays a significant role in Hindu financial ethics. Wealth is seen as a tool for creating a positive impact and gaining spiritual merit. Those who use their wealth selfishly may face negative consequences, while those who engage in charity and generosity accumulate good karma. Therefore, wealth is not only a means to achieve material success, but also a way to foster spiritual growth. Giving to others is considered both a moral and spiritual responsibility. Frugality is another key tenet of Hindu financial practice. Hindus are encouraged to live modestly, avoiding unnecessary accumulation of wealth. The concept of santosha, contentment, reminds individuals that true happiness does not lie in material wealth, but in spiritual fulfillment. Money should serve one's needs, not dominate one's life. Thus, Hindus are advised to strike a balance between material desires and spiritual goals. In business and daily transactions, Hindus are taught to act with integrity and fairness. Wealth must be earned through ethical means, such as honest work and mutual respect. Dishonesty or exploitation for personal gain is viewed as a violation of dharma. This ensures that financial dealings contribute to the greater good of society. By adhering to these principles, Hindus aim to live a righteous life, balancing wealth with ethical responsibility. Finally, Hinduism teaches that wealth should be used as a means to achieve a fulfilling life, not as an end goal. Material success is seen as one step in a larger journey towards spiritual enlightenment. The key is not to be consumed by the pursuit of wealth, but to use it for the benefit of oneself and others. Wealth is a tool for growth, but spiritual development remains the ultimate aim. Segment 2. Buddhist approach to wealth. What if I told you that wealth can be both a blessing and a curse? Buddhism teaches us that attachment to wealth leads to suffering, but there's a deeper reason behind this principle. Stick around as we dive into the Buddhist approach to financial balance and why this ancient wisdom might just be the key to living a fulfilling life. You'll discover how generosity, detachment, and mindfulness transform not only our relationship with money, but our entire approach to living. Buddhism teaches that attachment to wealth leads to suffering. The practice of right livelihood encourages individuals to earn money without causing harm to others. Buddhists are taught to view wealth with detachment, knowing that material possessions do not bring lasting happiness. True contentment is found through mindfulness, compassion, and inner peace, not through accumulation of wealth. Money should be seen as a tool to support one's spiritual journey, not the ultimate goal. Generosity, or dana, is central to Buddhist teachings. Giving to others is seen as a way to reduce suffering and practice compassion. Buddhists are encouraged to help those in need without attachment to the outcome. By giving freely, Buddhists accumulate positive karma, which helps them progress on their spiritual path. Charity and generosity go beyond material donations. They also include sharing love, kindness, and wisdom. Buddhism emphasizes the impermanence of wealth, reminding individuals that all things are transient. The desire for wealth can lead to greed, which creates suffering. Buddhists are advised to avoid accumulating excessive wealth, as it can lead to attachment and dissatisfaction. A simple, modest life focused on spiritual practice is seen as the path to true happiness and fulfillment. Wealth is best used for practical needs, not as a source of pride or status. In Buddhist financial ethics, right livelihood also means working in a way that promotes ethical values. Buddhists are encouraged to engage in work that does not harm others or the environment. Earning money through practices like exploitation or deceit is discouraged. Instead, individuals should seek work that aligns with their spiritual values, contributing positively to society. This ensures that wealth is earned in harmony with Buddhist principles of non-harm and compassion. In conclusion, Buddhism teaches that wealth should not become an obsession. The focus is on cultivating a peaceful mind, free from desires and attachments. True wealth comes from spiritual practice, wisdom, and compassion, not from material possessions. By living simply and generously, Buddhists aim to achieve enlightenment and help others along the way. Segment 3. Jewish financial ethics. Could financial success and moral living go hand in hand? In Judaism, wealth is not just a means to personal gain, it's an opportunity to give back. Stick around as we uncover the deep-rooted ethical guidelines Judaism offers regarding wealth, generosity, and responsibility. You'll be amazed at how financial practices can go beyond the material and contribute to a higher purpose. Judaism places great importance on fairness in financial transactions and caring for the poor. The Torah teaches that the rich have a responsibility to help those less fortunate, often through charity or tzedakah. Interest-free loans are also encouraged, promoting economic equality. Jews are advised to avoid unethical practices like cheating or overcharging in business. Money is seen as a tool for social justice, helping create a balanced society where no one is left behind. In Jewish tradition, the concept of tzedakah is not just charity, it's a duty. Giving to others is considered a way to bring holiness into the world. The Torah commands Jews to leave the corners of their fields unharvested so that the poor can gather food. This practice exemplifies the idea that wealth should be shared to promote justice and equality. Charity is seen as an integral part of financial life, not just a voluntary act. The Jewish tradition also teaches that financial success should not be viewed as an end in itself, but as a means to serve others. The principle of Gemilut Chasadim, acts of loving kindness, emphasizes helping others without expecting anything in return. Jews are taught to use their wealth to support the community, fund education, and assist those in need. Wealth is considered a blessing, but its true value is found in how it is used for the benefit of others. Honesty in business is fundamental in Jewish financial ethics. The Torah emphasizes that transactions should be fair and transparent, and that one should never deceive others for personal gain. Halakha, Jewish law, governs every aspect of financial dealings, ensuring that all parties are treated fairly. Jews are encouraged to treat others with respect in financial transactions, ensuring that their business dealings reflect their moral values. For Jews, the ultimate goal is not just to accumulate wealth, but to use it to make the world a better place. Money is seen as a means to support one's family, contribute to the community, and help those in need. Jews are encouraged to live modestly, not to be consumed by the desire for wealth, and to focus on spiritual growth. The ethical use of money is a reflection of one's commitment to faith and justice. Segment 4. Islamic financial principles. Have you ever thought about how your wealth can serve a greater purpose? In Islam, wealth is seen as a trust from Allah, with clear guidelines for how it should be used. Stay tuned as we dive deep into the ethical principles surrounding wealth in Islam, where every financial decision has a higher moral purpose. You'll soon understand why money is considered a responsibility rather than a privilege. Islam views wealth as a trust from Allah, and Muslims are encouraged to use it responsibly. The concept of zakat, or mandatory charity, is one of the 5 pillars of Islam and ensures wealth is shared with the less fortunate. Muslims are prohibited from engaging in usury or riba, as it exploits others and creates inequality. Islam encourages financial dealings based on fairness, honesty, and transparency, ensuring mutual benefit for all parties involved. Wealth should be seen as a tool for promoting justice, charity, and societal welfare. In Islam, managing money wisely is crucial to achieving both worldly success and spiritual peace. Muslims are encouraged to live within their means, avoid extravagant spending, and save for the future. The Quran advises believers to avoid wastefulness and greed, fostering a mindset of gratitude and responsibility. Islamic finance also promotes ethical investments, ensuring that money is not used in activities harmful to society. The aim is to balance personal needs with the greater good, embodying the principle of social responsibility. The principle of zakat is not only a financial obligation, but a moral duty to share with those in need. Muslims are required to donate a fixed portion of their wealth to the poor, ensuring economic equality in society. This practice strengthens community bonds and reduces poverty, fostering a sense of solidarity. By giving, Muslims purify their wealth and earn blessings from Allah. Zakat is just one example of how Islam integrates charity into its financial principles, encouraging generosity and compassion. Islamic finance encourages investment and trade that contribute positively to society, rather than speculating or exploiting others for personal gain. Ethical practices such as fair trade, honesty in business, and responsible borrowing and lending are emphasized. The prohibition of riba ensures that financial transactions do not take advantage of the vulnerable. Instead, Muslims are urged to engage in business practices that promote equity and long-term stability. The goal is to foster a healthy and ethical economy that benefits everyone. Segment 5. Financial Solutions in Christianity. Christianity offers profound teachings about managing finances, often centered on the life and words of Jesus Christ. Jesus emphasized the importance of stewardship, urging believers to manage their resources wisely. In the parable of the talents, Matthew 25:14-30, he teaches the value of diligent work, investment, and using one's abilities to multiply blessings. This parable inspires individuals to responsibly handle their financial resources and seek opportunities for growth. Generosity is another cornerstone of Christian financial principles. Jesus said, "It is more blessed to give than to receive." Acts 20:25. By giving to those in need, Christians practice compassion and align themselves with God's will. Tithing, offering 10% of one's income to the church or charity, is a long-standing tradition that reinforces the importance of generosity and faith in God's provision. Jesus also warned against materialism, reminding followers that wealth should never overshadow spiritual well-being. In Matthew 6:19-21, he said, "Do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth, but store up treasures in heaven." This teaching encourages prioritizing eternal values over worldly possessions, promoting contentment and a balanced approach to financial aspirations. Debt management is addressed in Christian teachings as well. Proverbs 22:7 warns that the borrower is slave to the lender, advocating for financial independence and responsibility. Jesus, through his teachings, inspires believers to live within their means and avoid the burdens of unnecessary debt. By doing so, individuals can focus on spiritual growth and fulfilling their God-given purposes. Finally, trust in God's provision is a recurring theme in Jesus' teachings. In Matthew 6:26, he reassures, "Look at the birds of the air. They do not sow or reap or store away in barns, and yet your heavenly Father feeds them." This profound message encourages faith, reminding believers that God provides for those who seek him. Trusting in divine care alleviates financial anxiety, fostering peace and gratitude in life. Conclusion: universal principles for financial success. Across these four major religions, there's a common thread. Wealth should be used ethically, shared generously, and never become an obsession. Each tradition brings a unique perspective on how to balance material prosperity with spiritual growth. Now that you understand these principles, how will you apply them to your own financial journey? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights into financial ethics from world religions.